person that you would like to offer it to needs to already exist. What you are trying to do is to answer to somebody's problem. So today we are going to talk a little bit about our customer. It's all good to create systems, and sometimes the fear is that you start creating system and you're forgetting about who is at the center of the system. So you created your business for a reason. Number one was to serve a customer. So he is at the center of this whole system that you have, right? Then you have different systems that are here, and the reason why they are here is to serve this customer so that this customer can now start making money for your business. If your focus is moving away from the customer, if you don't feel like this customer is valuable enough for your business, you need to remember that you do not have a business at all. So start looking again at your systems, the systems that you are creating, and try and understand how well is my system serving my customers. Sometimes we get so caught up in systemizing things that we forget that this needs to work for the client that I have as well. I cannot come into an environment where people are used to buying things cash. They come into the store and pay cash because it is an environment where everybody walks around with cash. All of a sudden I decide I am a cash-free zone because I have to create system and I have to be able to trace all my income and all of that. You are in the wrong environment to be in a cash-free zone. You are going to lose all your customers because the person next door is able to take the cash that they have in their hands. Or it could be the other way around. You are in an environment where people don't walk around with cash, which is happening a lot these days. And you do not have any speed point to be able to take payment from the customers. What we will do is we'll walk into the store, notice items that we like. We are unable to pay because we didn't walk with cash in our hands, and we leave you. We go to the next person who's able to take cash from our cards, where we are able to tap the phone or tap the watch or whatever it is that we are using for payment methods, and that person is going to become the person that we are going to use for our services in future because they are keeping up with us. So remember, in everything that you are doing, your customer is at the center. Don't try to go and create systems because they look beautiful out there, because we spoke about it and we said that if you create a system that does this, that, and that is automated in this way, then you have to do it as well. Every single thing that you do within your business has to be customized to yourself. It has to work for your market. It has to work for your customer, and then it has to work for your business as well. Ultimately, when you are creating a system, what you are trying to do is you're trying to create an environment where you can avoid any mistakes or reduce the amount of mistakes, be more efficient, and scale. You don't want the system to come and cut down on business for you. It needs to come and help you to grow the business. So what you do is look at what you already have existing within your business. That is the first thing that you start doing, and then document that. If you want improvement, look at your improvement as an opportunity and a threat as well. Don't just focus on the fact that, you know what, because I've improved now, and I'm now using a speed point for payment, everybody is going to love it. The speed point for payment is an opportunity for yourself because now you don't have to count every single cent that comes into your hand, and you can actually trace your payments better, but it's a threat to your business. So maybe your business is not ready for that. So it's very important that you remember that the customer is at the center of it. The other thing is, when we are creating businesses, sometimes we learn this the hard way as well. You create businesses or you create services that you would like to offer. The person that you would like to offer it to needs to already exist. What you are trying to do is to answer to somebody's problem. The reason why they are buying from you is not the reason why you are creating it. So, for instance, with us, we have an IT section that will do websites. If you ask one of our developers, why do you like creating websites? And she could tell you, because I love coding and I love designing and I love doing this on the front end. When the customer comes, that's not the reason why he wants to buy the website. For him, he just wants his clients to be able to find him online. He doesn't want it because he wants to code. right? So some of the things that you want to include in there and the fanciness that you want to put in there, it's got nothing to do with him. He just wants his business to be visible from all around the world. So remember, you have to be able to answer to somebody's problem. And you need to obsess enough over your client's problem to the point where they obsess now over paying you money for answering their problems. So don't just go and create services that are not needed out there, services that people feel like, it's unimportant, we don't need this, or maybe it's like, I can pass on this, I can use somebody else, because you are going to be the one suffering. You will keep running from one place to the next and nobody will be actually coming to you for the services. There's a point where you want your activity to start minimizing, your activity in looking for clients to start minimizing, and clients to actually start talking for you, for your business to be able to grow. For you to get there, you actually need to be able to serve the ones that you have properly. So how much have you obsessed over the problem that your client had at this point in time? Did you try to understand them very well before you made that offer to them? Or you just went like, I've got a website and this is what it will do for you and all of that. Did you understand what their issue was? Did you pay attention to how painful that was for them? A lot of the time when something is really painful, people will actually get to the point where they would spend whatever amount of money that they need to be able to get rid of that pain. I used this example last time. If you have some physical illness and you have a throbbing pain that is going nowhere, and the only thing that will help you is going for that doctor's appointment that will cost you $500 for 30 minutes with the doctor, you will go and look for that money. You will beg, borrow, and hopefully not steal. Do whatever you need to make sure that you get to the doctor. And after you have seen him, he prescribes one tablet which costs you $2,500. You will end up buying that as well, because what you're trying to do is to get rid of the pain. And the only thing that will get rid of the pain is you actually purchasing that tablet that you need at this point in time. So make sure that you are answering to a pain point. What is the pain point, and whose pain point am I touching right now? Whose pain point am I answering to right now? So this is like a moment of introspection for you, for myself, as a business owner. Go and look into the services that you are offering or the products that you are offering. Who is my ideal customer? Is my ideal customer in a position where he can actually pay for my services? Or is he just a customer that exists in my head and doesn't exist in real life, who cannot afford the services that I'm offering? And how well can I serve this ideal customer of mine? Am I able to turn this customer into a client, in somebody that will come back, or somebody that will bring other people back? Those are some of the questions that we have to ask ourselves as business owners, especially if you feel like you are stuck, you're not growing, or you are in a position where you feel like you would like to scale. Who are you going to scale to? How are you going to scale? How well are you going to be able to serve them as well? So it's very important that you ask yourself those questions, and that you remember that this person right here within your business is king. And you need to really understand that he has a problem, he has a pain. Every single one of us has one. Even us as a business, we are using the services of other businesses. We purchase items from other places. And the reason why we do that is because it is responding to some of our needs, and it is helping or easing or taking away some of the pains that we have. And the way in which it is taking it away maybe is also assisting us into scaling our own businesses. So the most important thing is, how well do you serve your community? How well do you serve your business? I hope that within our business, we are able to serve you well. For those of us who are our clients, our customers, who always following us online, sticking around with the journey, I'm so grateful for every single one of you. And I hope that we do get to see you at our upcoming events. Like we said, we have Tuesday lunch and learns, which are Zoom sessions, which are online, and you can register for them. We also have in-person Tuesday lunch and learns. We are going to be rotating them at some point. We will give you all the location of where the lunch and learns will be going to. And we also have upcoming events that are different from our Tuesday lunch and learn. We will share a document to every single person who would like to attend the event or would like to know what is coming up next. Just type in the chat events. We will send you both the documents that we shared on the two previous sessions, so that you can create your own critical client flow, and you will have the information on how to register to all our events. Remember, this is not just a monologue, it's a dialogue. We need to know what you would like to what you would like to have assistance with within your business. Where is it that your pain points are, and how can we serve those pain points? Sometimes serving the pain point is just giving you a response or giving you guidance on how you are going to proceed with that. Now, it is the end of this session, and between now and next week, I hope that you do take some time to rest, some time to reflect, keep learning, keep growing, and keep applying that knowledge. See you next time.